All right, going forward in the Judo Taiso, we now see an action that's again, it's not one of the ones that goes on into the future. This one apparently exists only in this earliest form. But it is kind of interesting to look at, and it has this coiling of the shoulder action implied, and so it's working with grappling contexts. In this particular case, what you see is a movement which basically takes place as the foot falls back and the foot falls forward. If I do it end on, the foot falls back and the foot falls forward. Unusual to move the same foot twice. The opening of the shoulder as the foot goes back, the closing of the shoulder as it rises over the head and descends in this line as it comes forward. And this is a very specialized type of action with the shoulder that's kind of interesting. If you tie this together with a partner grappling with you, I recommend trying it with the mirror hand attack first. It's safer for uke this way because it takes him on quite a ride. Let's say he's bearing down and he's tied in here. We're working from a close condition of somebody controlling you. We're going to open that hip and step backward and roll on forward. Yeah, let's do it this line here. As he steps in, step back, roll forward. Right here. Good. Maybe on this side. Open, forward. And this gives him a nice, easy, gentle forward roll, so it's not too catastrophic. If you try this from a cross-handed position, for instance, boom, this forward action here tends to make a sharp line on him, and he winds up with a very hard potential fall. So be careful if you do this for this sort of thing. It is an arimi nagi that shears them very rapidly, and so be kind of cautious with this. But mirror side is very nice. It's fairly elegant. Here, foot cycles back, foot cycles forward. The distinctive action of turning and opening the shoulder and then closing the shoulder over the top is quite useful in that, again, if I'm trying to twist in his wrist to make this go, I get locked down fast. If I basically just open the shoulder and close the shoulder, he has a hard time, again, responding to that. It becomes very, very difficult to inhibit the actions that turn here. He can dampen these effects very readily, but he has a hard time dampening these effects that originate at this point closer to your center. And so again, it's just another application, tying it to a very specialized type of footwork here. Kind of fun, huh? Whee! Kind of fun. So, and in fact, later in his what is Sotai Dosa series, the series that preceded the release forms, we actually see a mirror-sided action that's very similar to this, in which he steps back, same hand and foot, rolls in, and then steps forward, opposite hand and foot, to create basically what we would think of as a number 3 release from an off-sided position. This is another form of it. Right here. It's the activation of the shoulder as he goes into body drop and into body rise right there that sets up the potential for using this in nice grappling application. So play with it, see what you find. Thank you. Good. As an addendum, when we're looking at the 13th action from the Judo Taiso, we've demonstrated it here from the grip at the wrist and dropping back and cycling through, and even looked a little bit at how it works off hand and foot like this. When you think about it in a judo context, in a more purely judo context, you're coming in for grips, we're taking that foot back and cycling in. We have a really nice sori-suri coming here. If you just think about encountering the man right at the ends of the sleeves, dropping back with that foot, chambering in and over the top, automatically places you with lovely hip throw position, here to here. And so working it from the judo context out, still very wise and implicit within what we're looking at in the Judo Taiso exercises.